Hello, everybody. My name is Kevin. Welcome to Homestead Gains. Today, we've got great temperatures out here for Western New York. We're hitting about 52 degrees, um, light sweatshirt weather, and we're good to go. So I'm going to do some things outside. We've got some rose bushes that still need to be uh, wrapped up. And we also have some stuff to pick up around the yard, get it ready for winter, and get some junk picked up too. So just got a bunch of random things I'm going to be working on today. And then tomorrow it's supposed to rain, so I will end up working inside the chicken coop doing some more insulating. So for right now, I'll just turn you around, let you watch what I'm doing. With this one, it's a low-lying rose bush, and the branches grow out along the ground. So I wrapped it with some paracord first to gather it together. That's going to make it easier for me to wrap it with burlap. Now I'm going to use my beast, get some of the leaves out from underneath it, so we can actually have to absorb some water over the winter. Another thing we want to do is we want to get some cuttings off of these rose bushes so we can make more. We're going to reproduce them by taking cuttings off the branches, and we're going to put them in water. I got some water in a bucket over here, and we're going to hold those up inside the house where it's warmer, put some root boost on them, and then let them grow, and then we'll transplant them in the summer. When I'm taking a cutting, anything that's brown like this, I'm going to cut off right here where it splits. And of course, when you make your cuts, make sure you cut on a diagonal so they're able to soak up water later on. And I probably don't need all of this, but I'm going to leave it intact so we don't stress this branch out too much, and I'll go put it in the water. Burlap bags we got are only so wide, so we got to make sure we get these on the skinnier ones. And get these stakes in as close as we can. The stakes I'm using, I cut myself. I cut up a 2x4 into thirds and then shaved down the one end to make it go into the ground easier. I want the stakes to be close to the rose bush so I can get this burlap sack over the top of them easily, but I don't want them too close that I'm gonna danger penetrating a root underground. Should I be wearing leather gloves? Probably. Yeah, that does help. The biggest problem you run into with rose bushes over the winter is the wind. They can stand the cold, but the wind, as it goes through and rushes by, and the cold, dries out the plant. And it will kill the edges, just like if you were to not wear gloves and go out on a skiing trip. Your hands, the wind and the cold would just chap them, and they would have some problems. You can get frostbite and that kind of thing. And the same thing happens on these plants. Their little extremities get cold. So you want to make sure you got them covered up to beat that wind, keep them hydrated. Strips of burlap, and I had it stapled. Get out of the way. overlapping the burlap because I don't want to have a seam where the cold air can get in, or this is all for nothing. That's better. Yay. Because it's another one of these broad bushes, we're gonna have to get something to tie it up. I'm gonna see if I have some loose pieces of burlap because I would prefer to use that. Okay, I am out of burlap. I've used up all the burlap I have. I've still got another one here, that one there, and good luck getting the one on the side of the shed, because that one's always really tall. I'm gonna have to kind of come around it somehow. Maybe I'll build it something out of wood. But that's what we've got. Nice and tight. The wind's not going to blow that burlap off. That'll stay. Come here. Yeah, closing up for the winter. is one of those things where you're protecting all that you've worked for all summer long. We planted these rose bushes maybe 2 years ago. We've got them covered up every year, and every year they come back with more and more blossoms. They're a beautiful addition to the property. I love that Laura went and bought them and brought them home for us to put in. We still have 2 more that we have to, God bless you, God bless you. We got 2 more that we have to plant, and then with the cuttings that we've made, we're gonna have to get those rooted, get those into some big planters so the roots have room to grow and expand, and then we'll bring those out and we'll plant them as well. The north side of the house, I'm sitting on the porch that faces south. So the north side doesn't get nearly as much sun. We're in a high latitude. So we can plant rose bushes, just not as much up front. We're gonna have to go with some different kinds of flowers up there. But we can put the rose bushes here. This gets so much sun all year long. We can plant those right out front of the window here, or along the back of the house over here, and just watch them blossom as well, just be surrounded in roses. It'll be great for photography, it'll be great for Laura's art, and being able to paint some beautiful natural scenes. But we're really looking forward to more planting. Now that we have more tools with the disc you saw in an earlier video, we can now get to planting earlier next year, get that harvest in the ground, and then actually eat off of that as the year goes on. So we're excited that we're making some progress on our homesteading journey. I know it's not easy. If you're just starting out, the best thing to do is make sure you have some land. You don't need a ton of land. I've seen things out there where you can homestead on a 1/4 acre. It doesn't give you a lot of room to work with, but it can be done. Get yourself some land, get out into the countryside where you're able to have animals, you're able to have a big garden, you're able to just grow what you eat. That'll make it so much simpler on you and your family. It'll be a lot more nutritious. There'll be health benefits all around, plus the work you put in. I've already gone over my steps for today, just milling about, covering up rose bushes. So it's good for you as a person to get out and do some things for your family, take care of them, live off the land. I appreciate you guys watching today. I hope to hear back from you. Let me know in the comments what you guys are doing for your homestead. If you're just starting out, let me know. I'm happy to coach along as best as I can, or we can learn along together. Have a great day. Bye-bye.